Hey, what is going on, guys? This is ZK, and this is the video you've been asking for. I did a previous video showing off the 4 Black Ops perks that BamSkater33 put together, and there was a really nice collection, very easy for me to follow, being fairly experienced at adding people's scripts into my map successfully. I know that a lot of you guys are going to have trouble with that in that tutorial, so that's why I'm making this video tutorial to show you exactly how to do it correctly. And first thing you're going to need to do is in the description, I have a link to bring you to his tutorial, and here's where all the codes are that you're going to be pasting in, so you're going to have to go over there. And sometimes the link here where you're supposed to download the models and such, when you click on that, sometimes it'll say this file belongs to non-validated account, and it's been saying that to me for a while. So the first time I downloaded it, it was fine, but I figured I should check the link to make sure that it would work for you guys, and it doesn't appear to. So it looks like the link may be out of date, or his account is. So I've taken the liberty of uploading those files to Gamefront, and there will be a link to that in the description as well. So they're the exact same files, and you should have no trouble downloading them from here because I have a full account on Gamefront. So without further ado, let's begin. When you download the files, you're going to get this folder. After you extract it, it's going to be this folder, BAM's Tutorial Black Ops Perk Machines. So go ahead and click that, and your first thing you're going to see is copy contents to Nazi Zombie map name mod folder. And the second one is copy contents to the root directory. So we're going to do the root directory first. Go ahead and hit copy. And we're going to open up our Call of Duty World at War directory, Activision, Call of Duty World at War, you should know that by now, and just go ahead and hit paste. You will ask to be merging folders, and yes, so go ahead and check all and hit yes, and go ahead and copy that. You shouldn't have to copy and replace anything, but if you do, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to do it since I've already have those files in there. Next thing is open up this thing again and go back to copy contents to Nazi Zombie map name your mod folder. So go ahead and copy that, and I will be installing this perk machine thing into Nazi Zombie tutorial, and the map for that is the regular map that you get with the UGX script placer. So go ahead and paste in those things that I just mentioned, and that's just going to be putting stuff into maps. It'll add zombie mode perks Black Ops and images. It'll add in vending Deadshot, Mule-Kick, PhD shader, and all these images right here. It'll add all of those. So now that you have those into your mod, we can begin scripting. Yay! But before we begin scripting, we're just going to do the fun part first. Go ahead and open up Radiant, and we'll wait for it to load here. Go ahead and hit the open button and open up your map. I'm going to open up Nazi Zombie Tutorial because that's the one I will be adding in. And you can see here that this is the map that I will be adding the perks into. So you can see over here we have the 4 original World at War perks, and I'm going to be adding in the 4 Black Ops perks right beside them. So go ahead and go to MISC and prefab, and the first thing you're going to notice in your prefabs folders, you'll have a new folder called BamSkaters Tutorial Prefabs, and that folder was placed there when you copied the contents from the downloaded files into your root directory. So you'll have this, open that up, Black Ops perk machines, and here you have your perks. You'll have to put them in you'll have to put them in one by one, sadly. You can't put them all in right away, so let me just put them all in individually here. And so here you can see we have Deadshot Daiquiri, and I'm going to turn the grid down, and we're going to make sure that it's on the floor, like so. I think that's on the floor. Oh no, it's not. It's a little high. Oh yeah, because there's a floor right there. Okay, so now it's on the floor. Now that we have Deadshot Daiquiri in, and it's backwards, sorry. There we go. Now that we have Deadshot Daiquiri in, we are going to put in MISC, prefab, BamSkaters Tutorial Prefabs, Mule-Kick, and we're going to put Mule-Kick in. That one is also backwards, it looks like. Yep. So we'll just pop that in, make sure it's on the ground. Nothing worse than floating perks, right? So MISC prefab, BamSkater, blah, 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 PhD flopper. We're going to be putting in our PhD flopper. So line it up the way you would like it. Make sure it is on the ground. And we're good to go. Last one, MISC prefab, BamSkater, Black Ops perk machines, and Stamin-Up. Stamin-Up is epic. This is one of my favorite perks. I love being able to sprint super fast. Okay, make sure it's on the ground. There we go. So now we have all 8 perks. So go ahead and save your map. That's all you have to do. for the map file. Now we're going to begin the scripting where we follow this guy's tutorial. So make sure you have these downloaded files and you put them in just like I did before. First of all, you're going to need to go to zombiemodeperks.gsc. Now that can be found in raw and maps. So go all the way down until you see zombiemodeperks.gsc, okay? You're going to have to hit edit, and I'm going to be editing my zombie mode perks backup just because I've already done it to this one and I want to show you guys exactly how to do it. So go ahead and hit edit, and you're going to want to search for not that whole line, because for some reason sometimes it doesn't look for that whole line. It'll say, you know, that it can't find it. So you can just search for primary.size. So let's go ahead and push F3 and search for primary.size. And what you're going to see right away over here is you will find this part right here, I believe. No, it's not going to look exactly like that. But once you search for that, you're going to find it. It's going to be right here. And it's not going to be this big because I guess in this backup file I do have this in there. Okay. So anyway, go ahead and find this line, and you're going to want to copy and you're going to want to delete that line and replace it with this line so it looks exactly like I have it here. All right, make sure that it's the same format, you know, everything. It'll look exactly like that. So that's all you have to do there. Now let's skip all these pretty pictures. And oh, I guess he does have updated download files. You can do it on Gamefront. Okay. Well, anyway, the file includes Mule-Kick and blah, 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 making the perks work. Find Nazi zombie map name.gsc. Now, that's found in mods, your mod, and maps. You're going to see zombie mode.gsc. So I'm just going to copy that to my document since I can't edit scripts when they're in the program files. So first thing he says to do is you need to add... Oh, whoops. My bad, guys. That's not the right script. What am I talking about? Your Nazi zombie your map.gsc. That's found in raw and maps. Same place as the zombie mode perks. You're just going to need to find it. Nazi zombie tutorial, which is mine. So I'm going to copy that, move it to the document side, and I'm going to hit edit. Okay, now you want to scroll down until you see zombie mode. And this is what your zombie mode thing should look like, unless you followed other people's tutorials where you have added things into here. But this is where I'm adding my stuff. Or actually this guy's stuff. So go ahead and copy this code right here. Players equals get players, end of function. So go ahead and open this up and push enter right after main, after the semicolon after main. Push enter. And then you can go ahead and, oops, sorry, let me copy this again. Copy. And you can go ahead and paste it in just like I have it here. All right, so just paste it in just like that. All right, and then you can go ahead and save it. Now there's one more thing we have to do. Under Maps Zombie Mode Main, okay, that's where we put it. Just like what he said, we put it right under Maps Zombie Mode Main. All right, now add this to the bottom of the file. And I've seen a lot of people make mistakes when it comes to this. They think that when they put it in, okay, they will just push enter right after this part and then paste it in like that, okay? You will get a script compile error if you do that because you are forgetting about this little bad boy right here. This thing right here is ending the function of DLC zone in it, and you do not want to mess that up or you will get a script compile error. So click after this bracket, push enter twice, and then you can right click and hit paste. And there you will get that huge line of code right underneath that little bugger right there. So it'll look just like that. So go ahead and save that, and I'm going to exit out because that's all that you have to do. Let me hit Nazi Zombie Tutorial. I'll copy it and move it back over here. Copy and replace. And now I will go to Mods, Nazi Zombie Tutorial, Maps, Zombie Mode. Okay, so now you're going to want to edit that file. Now I have to edit it from my documents. You can edit it from there most likely. So here we go. We will have this script. It'll look like this. It's a very, very long script, so you're going to be searching stuff. Let me just look over this part here. Zombie mode. Find vending. Nope. Okay. Find this part right here. Maps, zombie mode, perks, black ops, init function with the semicolon at the end. Copy that and scroll down in your zombie mode notepad thing until you find this chunk right here. It's very close to the beginning. you can see here that at the beginning it's include maps and all this stuff. You just scroll down a little bit and it's right there. Click right after zombie mode auto turret, hit enter, tab, and then paste it in just like that, all right? So what that's doing is that's just telling the game that in your maps folder, in your mod, you're going to be using that script, okay? So go ahead and do that. And we need to, I think there's one more script we need to do. Yep, right here. Okay, so go ahead and copy, or not, I don't think, yeah, you have to copy this. Copy this line right here, player damage override, blah, 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 blah. And open up your zombie mode thing again, shouldn't have exited out of it. Hit F3 and paste that code you just copied into the find box, and you will find code that looks like this, and you're going to have all these little tiny codes underneath it. So now, once you have found that, you can go back to the tutorial and copy the code right underneath it, and you're going to open up Notepad, and right after the / right here, push enter twice, tab, and then paste in that code. So it'll look just like this. Make sure that the brackets here are all exactly the same as I have them here. One there, opposite one there, one there, opposite one here. It should be all the same if you did exactly as I just did here. So go ahead and save that. All right, we are almost done, guys. There's only 2 more steps that I would like to mention. Just for safety reasons, go ahead and copy Zombie Mode Perks Black Ops and go to Call of Duty World at War, Raw, Maps, and paste it in there. So make sure that you want to have it here just in case something goes wrong, or your game isn't, or your launcher is not doing things right. You want to make sure that you have it in raw maps, just in case, all right? So last thing we need to script is right underneath localize mod, basically at the bottom of your fastfilemod.csv in launcher, you're going to type in material, and take a look here. This is what you'll be typing in. You need to type in all this stuff. So it's material, vending PhD shader, vending Stamin-Up shader, vending Deadshot shader, and vending Mule-Kick shader with material in front of it. So go ahead and you can't copy that. You have to type it in. So that's what I'm going to have to do right here. So vending PhD shader, material. Make sure you spell everything right because that would be bad. Vending Stamin-Up shader. Let me just make sure I'm doing that right. Stamin-Up shader. Oh, whoops. Yes, I think I should be doing that right. Material. Vending. Mule_Kick. Shader and material. Vending. What's the last one? Oh yeah, Deadshot. Deadshot shader. So go ahead and put all that stuff in. Make sure you have everything spelled exactly the same as he does have it here. Skype, get out of here. And that should be it. Just make sure that after you type that in, switch to a different mod here, and then go back to your original one so you can refresh everything in... man, messing things up. So you can refresh everything in here, the IWD file list. So check your images folder. Stop it. Check your images folder, make sure all this vending, Deadshot, and everything, all those images you put in, make sure that you check zombie mode perks blackops.gsc, and you should be good to go. So I'm not going to check any of that stuff just because it gives me a custom main menu, and I don't want that right now. Okay, we're good. So go ahead and build your mod. Building the mod. Alright, now I'm going to compile the level, and when I return after the compiling is done, I will show you the perks and that they work in-game. So, I will be right back. Hey guys, I am back, and I've finished compiling the map, and I'm ready to show you the perks and how they work. I won't be doing a full review of how they work, but I will be showing you that they do work. And I have not tried this since I compiled it, so don't think I'm cheating during the tutorial and testing it before I start recording. And as you can see here, perfect, that Deadshot Daiquiri, Mule-Kick, PhD Flopper, and Stamin-Up are here, and they work perfectly, I can assure you. Let me hit the power to turn them on. And you can see, though, that they don't light up, so that's kind of disappointing, but, you know, can't expect everything to be perfect just like these, and that would you know, whatever. So anyway, we're going to come over here and pick up Deadshot Daiquiri for 1,500 points. Let's buy that. And as you can see, it gives us a cool little laser under the front of every gun. So if I were to go and buy a gun right now, that laser would be there. Oh, max ammo. Let me just clear out these zombies. I don't want to have anything bad happen while I'm trying to buy perks. Okay, let's hope that guy doesn't sneak up on us. So we have this cool laser. It does not affect aim assist at all, but at least I don't think there's aim assist. No, there's no aim assist. It just adds the laser, so it's kind of cool. But next thing we're going to do, Mule-Kick. We buy that, and it doesn't give you a third weapon. It gives you a third weapon slot. Or, I mean, it doesn't give you a third weapon slot. It gives you a third weapon. So because I only had one weapon, which was the pistol, it gave me a Kar 98 and an M1 carbine. These are the only 3 guns you get. If you will not get, you know, a different gun upon purchase of that, like say an MG42, you know, you're not going to get anything like that. You're going to get really junky guns like this. So as you can see, I have all of these guns and they work perfectly. So that's cool. And I'm just going to go buy a mystery box quick and pick up another gun so that you guys can see that you can go ahead and take your weapons. So you can see I have Thompson, a Colt, and an M1 carbine. So everything is exactly the same. And does it work with pack-a-punched weapons? Let me check. Okay, so we have Gibbs-O-Matic, Coat, M1 Carbine. Yep, it does work with those. Okay, cool. So next thing we're going to do is pick up PhD Flopper. Now, there is no flopping involved with this. As you know, the maker of this did not include any animations or anything like that. So it's only grenade and fall damage. There's no place to test fall damage on this map, so I'll just show you the grenade damage. Let me go ahead and chuck 2 grenades on the ground. With no Juggernog, this will kill you. Even if you do have Juggernog, it will kill you. And you can see that it far from killed me. So that's good, and you can take my word for it that there's no fall damage also. So let's hit Stamin-Up here. And now you can see that this actually increases my walking speed as well. So you can see I'm walking much faster than I normally would. And now you can see that I'm sprinting, and I can sprint a long time, and I can't even keep sprinting. There we go. Okay, now we're just gonna run. Zombies can kill me. Zombies can kill me. Ah. Okay, so you can see that I ran for quite a long time, and I had a lot of people asking, can you only have 4 perks? Is there a limit? Well, absolutely not. World at War only had 4 perks, so there was no limit on how many perks you can have. As you can see, I am buying the original ones also, along with these new Black Ops perks. So you can see I now have 8 perks. Woohoo! Alright. So that is it, guys. That was my tutorial on installing these perk machines. I hope it helped you, and I hope you can create some epic maps with these perks. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that link in the description to go like me on Facebook. Subscribe for more awesome tutorials, and check out my other videos on my playlist of making a zombies map from scratch. And I will see you on my next video. This is ZK, signing off.